Namaskar to you all. Okay, hope you all are doing well. Today, friends, we are going to start up the next part of our chapter, microorganism. So come on, let's start this chapter. Okay, chalo bachcho. So in this chapter, the part of this chapter, today we are going to discuss about food poisoning. The ill effects of microorganisms are not yet completed. We have to do a lot more. So a lot to know, a lot to discuss. Let's move forward. So फूड पॉइजनिंग could be due to consumption of food spoiled by microorganism. अगर कोई फूड माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म के द्वारा स्पॉइल कर दिया जाता है, खराब कर दिया जाता है और उसको आप खा लोगे तो क्या हो जाएगा आपको फूड पॉइजनिंग. ठीक है. सो इट इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट टू प्रिजर्व फूड. इसलिए फूड को, भोजन को प्रिजर्व करके रखना, सुरक्षित करके रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि नहीं बच्चों? है ना? है ना? चलो आगे देखो. फूड प्रिजर्वेशन कैसे कर सकते हैं? फूड को पॉइजन होने से, खराब होने से, हमारे लिए हार्मफुल होने से कैसे बचा सकते हैं बच्चों? तो जिस मेथड से हम लोग बचा सकते हैं उसको बोलते हैं फूड प्रिजर्वेशन. अब फूड को प्रिजर्व करने के यानी सुरक्षित करने के कई सारे मेथड्स होते हैं बच्चे. इसमें से एक मेथड होता है केमिकल मेथड. क्या होता है? केमिकल मेथड. ठीक है. बच्चा पूछा कि अभिनव सर ये बताओ केमिकल मेथड क्या होता है. तो बोला देखो, पिकल्स कैन बी प्रिजर्व्ड बाय यूजिंग केमिकल्स लाइक सॉल्ट्स एंड एडिबल ऑयल्स. यू नो यू ऑल लव पिकल्स. अचार पसंद है ना आपको? है ना? चलो, उसको कैसे प्रिजर्व किया जाता है पता है आपको? उसमें जो ऑयल डाला जाता है और सॉल्ट डाला जाता है, जिससे क्या रहता है, वो लंबे समय के लिए सही रहता है. ठीक है. वो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म उसमें नहीं पनप पाता है, मर जाता है, खत्म हो जाता है. ठीक है. लाइक जैम्स जो आप खाते हो ब्रेड पे लगा के, और स्क्वैशेस जो आप बहुत ही टेस्टी डिलीशियस खाते हो, उसको प्रिजर्व किया जाता है कैसे? सोडियम बेंजोएट नाम का केमिकल होता है, सोडियम और बेंजीन का मिक्सचर. ठीक है. सोडियम और बेंजीन का क्या होता है? मिक्सचर. क्या बनाता है? सोडियम बेंजोएट. और वो क्या काम में लाया जाता है? जो जैम्स और स्क्वैशेस हम लोग खाते हैं ना, उसमें माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म ना पनपे, वो उसके कारण लोगों को फूड पॉइजनिंग ना हो, उससे बचने के लिए. साथ ही साथ सोडियम मेटाबाइसल्फेट. सोडियम मेटाबाइसल्फेट. ठीक है. दैट्स नॉट योर कंसर्न. आपका ये कंसर्न नहीं है कि आप क्या करो, केमिकल फार्मूला से याद करो. फॉर दैट विल डिस्कस ऑन लेटर, बट फॉर नाउ यू कैन जस्ट keep this thing in mind that sodium benzoate and sodium metabisulfate are the chemicals used for preserving jams and squashes from getting foodly poisoned. Okay, so these chemicals are called chemical preservatives, that is food preservatives to preserve the foods. Okay. Now, next method for preservation is salting, simply putting the salt. Like when we bring the fish, meat, amla, raw mangoes, tamarind, etc. etc. So what we add common salt into it. Like you must have seen that in preservatory, the places where fishes are being kept, they add the common salt into the fish. Okay, so as to kill the microorganisms. Okay, which could cause the food poisoning and can be detrimental and harmful at the same time for us also. Now, the salting is also used to prevent the growth of microbes, which is why it is being used in preserving fish, meat, amla, other raw mangoes, or tamarind. Okay, clear? Okay, friends. Now, so by using sugar also we can preserve the food, like jams, jellies, and squashes, etc. can also be preserved by adding sugar into these. The solution of sugar, the mixture of sugar, can be added into these. जिससे क्या हो सकता है, jams, jellies वगैरह प्रिजर्व रहते हैं. ठीक है. So what does the sugar do? It reduces the moisture. नमी को कम कर देता है. ठीक है. वाटर का कंटेंट कम कर देता है. So the moisture is something which is responsible for the growth of bacteria, which is a microorganism. Now there is another method of preserving the food. That is by adding oil and vinegar. You know vinegar, the acetic acid that is being used in your house also while preparing food. Okay. So now, so these are the things which prevent the spoilage of pickles, because bacteria cannot live in such an environment. When oil and vinegar are added in the pickles, that is in a jar, what is the thing that happens? Bacteria cannot live in an environment where oil is there. So bacteria dies in the oil and vinegar. That's why these are the components added in pickles to preserve that. Like other vegetables, fruits, fish, and meats are often preserved by adding oil and vinegar into that so as to preserve them. Okay. Now, there are certain heat and cool treatments also to preserve the food. Like when you heat the food, the heating of food kills the microbes. That's why we boil the milk in our house before drinking that. Okay. Don't your mommy gives you the milk by boiling it first. Okay. Just because heating up the food items kills the microbes, isn't it? Now, storing food items at low temperatures prevents growth of microbes. When we keep the food items in the fridge, it remains fresh for longer. फ्रिज में रखते हैं फूड आइटम्स को तो ज़्यादा समय तक क्या रहता है बच्चे? फ्रेश रहता है, which reduces the growth of microorganisms as well as prevents also. So that is helpful for us, okay? Because we need to be disease free. So, and thereafter storage and packaging of the food items is also done in a way so as to not to let the microbes grow. Many food items are stored in airtight containers to protect them from microbes. Like you purchase a kurkure packet or anything, like any food item from market. Like if you purchase a biscuit packet, you see that is being packed in airtight container so as to not let the food packet come in contact with the oxygen. If it comes in the contact with the oxygen, it gets oxidized, and which will create what? जो क्या create कर देगा बच्चे? Which will create moisture around it, and the moisture is the invitation for the microorganism, which is not needed at all. Okay, let's move further बच्चे. We'll discuss about another method of food preservation, that is pasteurization. So the process of heating milk, when we heat milk to about 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilling it to prevent the growth of microorganisms. So to prevent milk in the milk production houses, the milk conservation and milk production houses, what is the thing that is being practiced? That is called pasteurization. To protect the milk from getting affected by the microorganism, it is first heated at 70 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden it is being cooled up. इसको ठंडा कर दिया जाता है. मिल्क को पहले 70 डिग्री सेल्सियस पर 15 से 30 सेकंड तक गर्म करते हैं और फिर एकाएक उसको ठंडा कर देते हैं. ठीक है, एकदम डीप फ्रीज, सो एज जिससे क्या हो सके, ग्रोथ ना हो सके माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म का. और ये जो प्रोसेस है पास्चराइजेशन का, ये लुइस पास्चर के द्वारा क्या किया गया था, डिस्कवर किया गया था बच्चे. दैट्स वाई इसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं, पास्चराइजेशन. सो दिस द पास्चराइजेशन. नाउ by many food items are also stored in the airtight container. We have discussed about it. Here you see the airtight containers are being used to preserve the food, okay, from getting spoiled. Okay, these are the things around here. So we'll discuss about the nitrogen cycle in the next class, with which this chapter will also come to an end. Till then, goodbye, take care of your parents, love your parents, and be happy and healthy. Thank you all from my side. Okay.